guys, so I lost a few friends, but I gained real ones. And anyone that knows me, friendship is really important to me. You know, I pride myself on trying to be the best friend that I can be. I value my friendships. And so, you know, taking new friends into 2024 with me, friends that some of them I haven't met, but I do genuinely love them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and also like my mods as well, like the mods that have been here, and I don't give them enough recognition and I don't say thank you enough, but it's because, you know, I don't take you for granted, but it's because my head's always up my arse, you know what I mean? I can't bloody concentrate, and I promise you this year I am going to start saying thank you a lot more, because I do take you for granted a little bit. I'm not going to lie, and you're the ones that protect this room. Do you know what I mean? My friendship with Jay is lovely. Yeah, I've got some really good friends. Me and Jay's been friends since I started TikTok. You know, we've had our few ups and downs, don't get me wrong, like, you know, people do, you know, friends do, but it's been nothing major. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so look at me being all, you know, this morning. But I mean that, thank you to the mods. You're not just mods, you're my friends as well. Thank you to some of my supporters, and thank you to my friends. Hopefully this year, you know, it's going to be bigger and better. I've got some really good things planned to do. You know, I've got some really good things planned for this year. You know, we're going to do some really, really good things. People want Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy Kyle is exactly what you're going to get. You know what I mean? Yes. So, right, guys, anyway, that's enough of me waffling on about my favourite moments, the most iconic moments. I love you all too, and I mean that. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, darling. So, I have an apology to issue here, guys. Are you here for it? Are we all here for it? Honestly, Team Reds. Even if you're not Team Red and you just sit here every day just for the gossip, thank you. Thank you so much. Like I say, I haven't been perfect at times, but I am human. I'm, you know, and I do try my hardest. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Lydia. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. What was I going to say, guys? Oh, the apology. Do we have a lot of Team Red still in the building? Can I please have red hearts if we still have Team Red here? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It is lovely to see. Honestly, the amount of times I felt like giving up and I thought, I can't give up. I can't do it. You know, the messages that I get saying, you know, you help me in the mornings, I'm lonely, I look forward to you every day at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? You're the reason I'll never give up. I love you all. Honestly, you're going to start getting me fucking crying in a minute. The apology. Thank you, Alex, darling. Oh, see, it's really hard to leave my lips. So this morning at 5 o'clock, I was in your live for about 2 hours watching for the first time ever, right? And I got to keep it real with you. FYP poo. I was super fucking invested. DC, I got in there about 5 o'clock in the morning. So things... Yes, so things had just started like getting juicy. And I've always said, why does she have so many people in a room? I get it. I get it. For me, did you see me in there, guys? For me to be sat in there for 2 hours, comments, you know, I was putting smiley faces and everything, you know, laughing faces. It says a lot because, like, with the ADHD, sorry, Jay, thank you, Love Home, Love Honey, thank you, Bubble and Fizz. With the ADHD, guys, it's got to be super interesting to keep me in there because I lose interest after a couple of minutes. Yes, Jay. I get it. Em's and Marcus's room, darling. I get it. So, oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, guys. So let's get into it. Let me show you a video first. If you're eating your breakfast, scroll out the live, please.
Well, you're the only person that's...
Oh, piss off Simon's phone.
You're the only person that's been in the bathroom that's had a shower.
That's not me. Oh, fucking hell off. Please, just use your own initiative.
Go and clean your fucking shit up. Bathroom, please.
What are you crying for? What are you crying for, love? I will clean up.
No.
Go on.
I felt sorry for her at that moment, you know. So basically, guys, what happened is, I don't want to show too much because, you know, it's so early in the morning and people will be eating and that, and if you've got a weak stomach, it's not nice. Because, right, I'm going to tell you, though, Clover, darling, what he did. So, obviously, Sean and Ems had stayed up all night partying. Like I say, I only got in there about 5 o'clock, right? So... Anyway, Sean had peed himself, okay, which people do when they've had a drink, you know. You know, I've done it myself. Many people do it. You know, you can't control your bladder sometimes when you have, you know, when you have to go. So anyway, Sean had peed himself, and Clover, it's not funny. It was disgusting. Oh. So anyway, Em said, right, I'm getting you a taxi, because it started getting a bit nasty, didn't they? For those that was in there, he was like talking about like past lovers that she had. He was coming across as a bit jealous, to be honest. But I know she does sit there and wind him up all night, you know, and take the piss out of him. So it's half a dozen of one and whatever of the other. So anyway, she was going to call him a taxi, but I think, you know, she didn't want him to go really, or she couldn't get rid of him. It was like a bad smell. Happy New Year. And he went and had a shower. He took his pyjamas because he was staying over the night. So he went and had a shower. And she walked into the bathroom after he had a shower. I'm talking about Sean, Christiane from, you know, Marcus and Ems. And she walked into the bathroom, thank you, Mama 3, and she said, oh, it smells like, you know, poo in here. So anyway, on further investigation into the shower, it looked like, I'm going to keep it real, basically, he must have farted or had a mucky bum, and he shit in the shower. And it was all up the bathroom shower door. Happy New Year, Zach, darling. It was all up the bathroom shower door. It was on the shower head. It was on the walls. Yeah, so like I say, it looked like a fucking crime scene, to be honest. Thank you, Laura. And I was sat there, and it doesn't take a lot for me to go. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm one of them people, and because it was so early in the morning, I've got a really weak stomach in the morning. I'm talking about Sean, Marcus Ems, and I tell you now, oh Lord Jesus, help me! It was horrendous. It looked, like I say, it looked like a dirty protest. Do you know what I mean? You know, people in jail, they have the dirty protests and throw it everywhere. Thank you. It was an explosive situation, basically, but. He was like, oh, I never did this. You must have done it. We know Ems didn't do it. Do you know what I mean? Thank you guys for the love. And I felt so sorry for her because obviously, you know, whatever you think of her, you know, she keeps her flat very tidy, and you can see she's got OCD. And she told him to clean it, and he got the towels, and he was wiping it all and everything. But she got really upset and triggered. Obviously, if she got OCD, it triggered her OCD, and she was crying. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Bella. For the first time, really, of watching her, I was impressed in what I was seeing. It was car crash. Like I say, I don't go in there often, but you better fucking believe I'll be a regular fucking face in there from now on. Do you know what I mean? I get why thousands of people watch her. Thank you, Bella. Squid's lives matter, exactly, but I don't understand, like, because I've written the comments, Ems is shit in the shower and poked it down the plug hole. Do you know what I mean? I'll keep it real. I think that's what happens. Yeah, she had 6K in there watching the commotions of the shitgate. But it definitely weren't vomit, guys. It definitely did look like feces. And yes, this is recent, Caroline. It's all over the P page, as our Pearl says. The F page, as our Pearl says, sorry. So yeah, but do you know the weird thing is, right, guys? You know what I didn't get, right? So he was absolutely obliterated, right? And she poured him a Stella to take to bed, to put on the bedside table. And I didn't understand that. You know, your man shit in the shower and poked it down the plug hole, pissed his pants, and you're pouring him a Stella to put on the bedside table. Do you know what I mean? I thought, how did it? He wouldn't have got in my fucking bed after that. Your man would not have got in my bed after what I seen in that shower. But I do agree, like him or hate him, she does use him for her own entertainment, you know. But, you know, if he's going to stick around, you know, he's not a silly man. He doesn't come across as a silly man to me. You know, he does want the pom-pom and he does want it very badly. So, you know, if you're going to, you know, be put through them, you know, situations purely for chasing the pom-pom, then, you know, do you get what I'm saying? Please turned up to question short. I didn't see that bit. It's backfired on her this time, literally. Well, that's it, innit? But it was a really, really good watch. Oh, but do you know what I didn't like, guys? You know when people have, like, had a drink or whatever and they've got that white in the corner of the mouths? Oh, thank you, just me. I wanted to get a baby wipe and clean his face. Do you know what I mean? Thank you guys for the love. It's an ADHD thing. Yeah, the foam thing. Oh, so guys, who thought that was a brilliant life? Who was super invested? I'm just reading the comments. The rabies, it could be rabies, you never know for sure. It's all over the FYP page anyway. Go and have a look at it, guys. But I will be watching again. Yes. Right, guys, I'm going to open the boxes because I've got family coming for dinner today. I'm doing a roast beef dinner with horseradish, roast potatoes, the works. I'm going to have a little drink. I'm going to have a few bodies and cokes. So if I come on later calling everybody Kents, it's Pearl's influence on me. Yeah, and I'm going to have a game day and a lovely dinner and everything. So we're going to stay until 11:30. So what we're going to do is open the boxes. I want you to come in, please, and tell me your favourite moments of 2023. I want to keep it as positive as we can because I want to start this show on a positive note. There's so much doom and gloom all over TikTok. Let's just have a day of, you know, just having a laugh, you know. Right, yeah, recap of 2023. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Susan. Guys, I'm only popular number 30. Team Red, I know there's only a few, you know, there's only half of the people that are usually in here. Can we please get me a little bit higher up the podium on the popular because people are going to see it all day and it pisses people off. If you can't afford to send these little wristbands, everybody, please save your money and just tap the screen. But if you can afford a two coin here and there, please, like, try and get me up on this popular. Do you know what I mean? It's not a lot to ask for. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Alison. I do appreciate it. So we're going to open the box. Because that's going to be a new thing now where Pearl comes in and does a roundup and her thoughts of the day. Because we love a Pearl opinion.
Yeah.
Right, guys, bear with me. Happy New Year, everybody in the boxes.
Happy New Year, Miss Red.
Oh, Happy New Year, guys. Right, so thank you, everybody. Big love. We're number 27 now, guys. Please keep it going. Right, guys, bear with me 1 minute. Just talk amongst oneself. So I've just got to go to the door. Carry on, guys.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Did everyone have a good
I'm
Christmas?
going to make you another suit.
It was quiet, man, to be honest. Did you? Yeah, it was
I'm
quiet.
not sure what I'm going to cook for the guys tomorrow, but
Unfortunately, I'm back, everybody.
Well,
Right, so I want to start with Sally. Sally, what has been your highlight of
come online.
2023? Thank you, everybody.
Oh, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, darling.
What? Do you know what? I was talking to my husband and completely forgot that I guest request. So hello, Miss Red. Well, I just love CLA. I hate her and love her at the same time. My husband thinks I'm a lunatic watching her, but I just can't help myself, Miss Red.
Have you got any favourite moments from this show, from her?
My favourite moments are when she talks normally and tells us a bit about her life, and she's like just genuinely herself, rather than all this nonsense and tantrums that she does. It's just getting old now.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like with CLA, right? I have moments where I absolutely love her, and then there's moments where I'm not a fan. You know, I haven't been in there for a while. You know, because she's in the bad books. Do you know what I mean? And I don't like what she did to Joey. That pissed me off. Thank you, everybody. And then she's been going at Pearl, Zach, and Luke all week, and you know, the way she speaks to her supporters as well. There's no need for it. What she's doing is, as far as I'm concerned, you know, she had a brilliant platform there, and she could have really, really have made something of herself. You get what I'm, you know, you're a fan, everybody here. But I just think attitude, it's destroying whatever
It is, because you're absolutely right. She could be as big as she thinks she is. She really could.
Yeah.
But I think my other highlight actually is got to be the talent show, because I was alone at home. Everybody was out. My boys were out. My husband was out. And, you know, I had the time of my life watching that, sitting in my kitchen, smoking.
It was brilliant. Can you wait until the new one happens?
Yeah, I'll be tuned in. Don't worry.
Brilliant. Guys, you can all unmute. Sorry. Right, guys, I want to hear your favourite moments of 2023, please.
Drop down, Miss Red.
It's okay, darling. You can stay there if you want.
Okay.
Mine was yours when you got on the podium for the thingy. And then, is it TJ's Army?
Yeah.
I enjoyed that because it was for that special little lad to have that garden done. I thought them two were the most amazing bits for me.
Ah.
Can I ask you a question and then I'm going?
Of course you can.
Who's this Demi?
Demi?
Yeah, she's added me onto her TikTok. I did ask Pearl and Miss J and that, but they was like, I've got to do what I want to do, but I don't know who she is. Is she a wrong un?
Laura, she is a wrong one. I think you should probably block her, because you know I like to give you advice on who to block.
Yeah, I'll block her then.
She's very toxic. She goes on. She's clearly under the influence of substances, and she just spouts pure waffle. Pure waffle.
Well, I never knew her. I don't even know how she's got hold of me, but she has.
Yeah, just it's up to you, Laura. But if you want to block, because I know that
I've never done that before.
Yeah, I know that, you know, sometimes Laura struggles, guys, you know, a little bit. And she'll always come to me and say, what about this person? What about that person? So I'll try and help her as best as I can. Do you know what I mean? But Laura, it's completely up to you. But, you know, you can, I would avoid if I was you, darling. But
she's the wrong one, I'm blocking.
Yeah, see, there you go, guys. If you need advice on who to block, come to Miss Red, please.
Because I suffer with special needs, just so everybody knows, so I don't always know which are the wrong ones and what are the right ones. And I'd rather somebody advise me. I know Miss J did. I'm not saying you didn't, Miss J, because I love you to bits. But you was like, if somebody says it's up to me, but I still don't know the right and wrongs. So if somebody says block her, I'll block her because I know it's the wrong one.
There you go, guys. You see, all we're trying to do is help Laura. We're not, controlling her in any way. We just,
Nobody controls me. I just need to know if it's the wrong one.
yes, there you go. You see, guys.
Right, Happy New Year, everybody. Love you all. I'm gonna
Happy New Year, Laura, darling. Mwah.
No, I don't.
Miss
You don't
Red?
tell me what to do, Miss J. I love you anyway. Don't worry.
We just like to keep Laura safe. That's all, everybody.
Was
We
that
just-
fangirling?
I can't keep myself safe very well.
Yes.
All right, love you loads. Bye.
Bye, Lola. Bye, darling. Bye, sweetheart.
Miss Red, may I speak next if I can?
Of course you can, darling.
I don't come in boxes, but you and Jay has been my favourite this year. I sent it to Jay when you was doing the dances and Jay was saying, come on, Miss Red. Oh my God, that just made my night. Like I said, I don't come in boxes, but I just wanted to say you and Jay together are absolutely amazing.
Ah, thank you, Caroline. I think Jay needs to hear that a little bit more because just recently she's lost a little bit of confidence. And
Oh, I love Jay.
yeah, and I say to her,
Absolutely.
you don't know how loved you are. You need to really open your eyes and see how many people love you.
Yeah, I think the TikTok voices was absolutely outstanding, but I just think you and Jay messing about together, and I think it was the time that you done it when you were doing the Risings, and I just laughed my head off. It was just so funny.
Oh, thank you, Caroline, for coming in. Yeah, guys, can we have hearts for Jay, please? She has, she do you know what it is with Jay? She has such a tough time on here because of who her friends are, of her friends are. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, she gets a lot of stick from it and she doesn't deserve it. Hello, Birdie Apples, darling. All she
I'm going
is
to drop down now, Miss Red, okay? Thank you for allowing me up.
Thank you, Caroline, and thank you for coming in and saying that. I think if there's ever a day that Jay needed to hear it, it was today. Yeah, do you know what I mean, guys? She doesn't deserve hate because me and other people are Kents. Do you know what I mean? Hi, ladies. We've got Melty, Kimmy, Mummy, Kuromi. I hope I said your name right.
You can just call me Emma.
My dog was growling in the background.
Bit.
My favourite moments have to be one. I've got three. I've got three favourite moments. Jay as a judge, she had me in stitches. Love Jay. Zach's box battles, hilarious. Funniest thing I've ever seen. And it has to be Pearl last night with CLA. I was in stitches. I was cheering Pearl on. I even run to the bottom of the stairs to my partner and I was like, she's in the box. I was howling. It was funny. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
It was hilarious, wasn't it? But do you know what it is with Pearl, right? She really has tried to and Pearl, I'm honest to God, I'll be honest, she's not a clout chaser. Pearl's Pearl. She'll say it as it is, and if you don't like it, tough shit. But that woman's got a really good heart, and we've fast become really close friends. Do you know what I mean? And all she ever tries to do is help people, and I feel like she had CLA's back over certain situations, and CLA is just CLA's been a bitch to her and there's no need for it, and I think Pearl had a right to be angry and things like that, but hopefully this year, who knows, Pearl and CLA are going to make it up and they'll be the bestest of friends. It is TikTok.
The thing is with Pearl, and you can see it from her, she's straight down the middle. If she's got an opinion, she doesn't care who she upsets, so she's going to say it how it is. If you don't like it, move on. It's that simple. You can see what kind of character she is. So I don't understand why people. Why keep watching someone if you don't like them? It's easy just to move on.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is with Pearl, right, and I'll keep it real, me and Pearl had our one running, do you know what I mean? And ever since that, we've healed and I've, apologised and, we're the bestest of friends now. If you respect Pearl, she'll respect you back and she'll be your best friend and loyal to the bone forever. That's it. It's, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's so true. So true.
When I opened TikTok for the very first time, they probably can hear me.
I can't hear you, Sally.
Sorry, I forgot I was on the mic. I was talking to my husband.
Okay. I'll mute you, darling.
Can I give mine? If that's all
Of course
right.
you can, Lou.
Thank you. So obviously, I love you, right? When you're the cutest thing. I know it's like sounds really sad, but when you get your words like mixed up, I just think it's the most cute. Honestly, it's the cutest. It is like you just. And you're like, is that right? Is that right? It's just that cute. Anyway, and then the one with, where DG was, Jem Zeno was upset, but DG was on a thingy with her and he was like getting her to dance, trying to make her laugh. And that was, I loved that. And also Luke, when Luke rang Pearl, pretending that Pearl, because she was drunk, I think, the night before, and he was saying, were you flirting with Brett? And and Pearl just went, yes, silly cunt, or something like that, and put the phone down. And I thought, oh, that's just like that proper tickled me. Those things are what stand out to me.
Do you know, Luke, he is such a wind-up merchant. Honest to God, he does nothing but winds me, especially Pearl and Jay up. Honest to God, he's relentless.
Oh, it's funny because she was in the hairdressers as well, I think, and she was a bit rough, and she was like, "Oh yes, silly cunt," or something like that. Just put the phone down. I just thought that they tickled me.
Oh, yeah, honest to God, their friendship is so funny. Do you know what a lot of people don't know about me? Do you know I get my words muddled up and everything? Well, I know I couldn't speak properly, and I still can't speak properly until I was 5. I had like a speech impediment, you know, and that's something a lot of people don't know about me. And if you're a family member or a friend, I couldn't speak until I was about 5 properly. I actually used to sing. I was singing before I was speaking. Yeah.
I think it's just honestly the most innocent thing, and the way like you laugh about it, it just melts my heart. Do you know what I mean? It's just dead cute. I do it all the time. When I get nervous, I've got a really bad stutter, and then you get like, and then I'm like, oh my God, shit, I've said it wrong. But now I think at this age, I don't care anymore.
That's it. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what as well? When Reese come down, do you remember Reese come down?
Yeah.
Like the way I speak was actually rubbing off on him. He was like kind of like getting words. It rubs off on people. They get words mixed up. It's like
oh no, it's dead innocent, and I look like how you ask. Is that right? You know, it's but yeah, no, those are my few things anyway.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
No worries.
Right, guys, favourite moments.
Just quickly do mine, and then I can jump out. I've got 2 little ones. I'm sorry, Pearl. Somebody's got to say it, but the favourite of Pearl's were the chat about the 5-finger discount on Christmas tree trimmings. The way she explained it were hilarious. I've got to admit, she made my day. And the other one was Zach the Brat, with his conversation about the little lineup that was supposedly makeup powder.
Oh yes.
That one was quite funny.
Do you know what? I feel like over the last 3 weeks, Zach has really he's really catapulted, hasn't he, in terms of he's always been a good content creator with his videos and things like that. But as terms of shining and, getting getting noticed and getting, what he deserves, it's, the last 3 weeks he's really, I've loved seeing him evolve into the creator that he's always been.
I know you want it to stay positive, but I've got one thing to say. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but last night with Karma for Ems, the stuff she does to Sean, she deserved every bit of it. And I don't care what she thinks or what anybody else thinks. She lets him get into a vulnerable state because that's the only content she's got besides her Easter eggs on top of cupboard.
Okay, can I ask you, do you, what's he doing there? Look at Alex's pictures, everybody. Do you watch Ems a lot? Because I don't, that's the first time this morning I've ever seen and watched.
I do and I don't. I kind of, accidentally drop in, never purposely. And when I dropped in last night when her live had ended and I went in, it were literally she were doing that and I were fuming, absolutely fuming, because she wants him vulnerable. And that's not a friend.
Yeah, I have to agree, like, you know, if that's what she's doing, because I did see this morning, from what I was seeing, Happy New Year, darlings, from what I was seeing, it was, but I was only in there 2 hours, it was him that was instigating it, but like I say, I don't watch her a lot.
She had actually instigated it. She deliberately mentions other men because she knows it triggers him.
Right.
And then he'll drink more and it triggers him. If she were that bothered when it's not first time he's peed himself, so she's already aware of it, so she knows it's going to happen. She could literally, it's her home, she could have, just like pubs are instructed to, a drink limit. When you know it's enough, you cut it off. You know, there's ways around it. You know, the amount of times she said, "Oh, I'll get you a taxi," but she will pause in live a couple of times, so she weren't gonna do that.
He is madly in love with her, innit? You can see the way he stands there and stares at her, do you know what I mean? Like, he is, like, literally madly obsessed. But I didn't understand, like, he was already smashed, he'd shit all over the shower, pissed his pants, and she poured him another Stella for bed. Yeah. I didn't understand that.
I just figured that she got her money's worth last night.
She'd have done that, hoping that he drunk it, stayed awake, and he could continue to humiliate himself so she could continue to have the views. What? She literally uses that man in every way, shape possible. I used to watch her, like, it was a long time ago when he was first on his scene, and she'd purposely ring him to get him to come round so she could humiliate him and then phone the police at the end of it.
She carried on humiliating him anyway. She was putting makeup on him while he was asleep, passed out.
That's what, honestly, the things she has done to that man. And you can see that man is clearly, it is an obsession, but he's in love with her. And she knows he is, so she's dangling that carrot. And she's taking him wherever he wants to be. It's a prime example of you take someone's kindness for a weakness. And that's what she's doing with him. A prime example.
Do you know what, Kimmy, right? Now you've actually said that, right? It makes you know, everything comes to me. It takes me a while. Why, you know, if you're a friend with somebody, like, thinking about the shower, what he did in the shower, and the fact that he'd weed himself, why would you? It's a lot to put out there, isn't it? It's like high levels of humiliation.
I mean, I would never dream. I wouldn't do something like that to somebody, even that that was my worst enemy. Do you know what I mean? I think it's horrible. Do you know what I mean? I mean, to downgrade somebody in that kind of manner is just a whole other level. But if his shoe was on the other foot and he was doing it to her, she'd have played a victim all over it up. She clearly would have played a victim. She's a disgusting human being, that one.
Kimmy, that's actually a valid point. If it was a man doing that to a woman in that state, don't you think TikTok would be in uproar?
Oh, it would. And that's the thing. This is the thing that a lot of people don't see. Women do get away with a lot. Like, it's like people can't grab the aspect of women can be abusers too, whether it be emotionally, physically, or mentally. And I strongly believe that that's what she does to that man.
Right, okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on that live and watch it a lot more.
Somebody just said in comments, which fair enough, you can point it out, and I've literally been a victim of domestic violence, so we'll come on with that one, yeah, DV, right, yeah, is convicted, but how many people are convicted that are innocent? How much crap does he take off her and not shown any aggression? So how much crap did he take before he snapped? And that's not me sticking up for him.
He's got a conviction for DV?
Apparently, yeah, but this is rubbed in his face by Ems regularly to literally humiliate him even more and eggs other people on to do it. But he takes a lot of crap and doesn't show the aggression. He might raise a voice, but how much crap has he took before he's raised that voice?
Right, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that he had a conviction for that. Thank you.
Getting said, but I think there's a lot behind it because when you're watching Sean, he's not a nasty man, you can see it. So what happened to get there? And who's to say, which a lot of people get away with, how many people, females out there, that will probably not admit it, have slapped their partner first and then rang police when they've got one back?
Sorry, can I just say something?
Yeah, of course.
I know that's really sad and everything, but I thought it was going to be New Year's Day Happy Live.
Yes. Can we get back onto the positive?
Yeah, I do apologise. I am going. It was just that I had requested about that before, I got told, when we were joining. So I do apologise. But
We need to raise awareness and stuff, but it's like, come on, like.
Good morning.
all right, I'm off and big up Pearl's
Good morning.
5-finger discount tree.
Thank you for joining, love.
Can I just say something, please?
Yeah, of course, Rita. Bye, darling.
Good morning, Miss Red. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
First, I've been on this app for over 3.5 years now. And I got to tell you, the best laugh I had was yesterday, and that was on Bert and Ralph's Live. The way that lady makes me laugh, when she just laughs, I swear to God, I have tears strolling down my face. Beautiful lady. I swear to God, I go onto her live every day like I go onto Pearl's. Even though she doesn't have them, I'm still waiting for my sugar canes. Never got them. Just letting everybody know. Okay, watch Miss Red. I do watch her. But I gotta say, everybody, you know what? Take the negativity out. Bring positive in and be happy. You only live once, and believe me, I've just lost a brother. I don't want to lose no more family members. So on that note, Happy New Year to everybody. May God bless each and every one of you. Be happy. Stay positive.
And you, Rita. Hope you have a good
Okay.
Rita, darling.
Thank you, darling. Thanks for letting me up.
I've got a story for everyone.
Go on, Alex.
Right, this morning I woke up really early, right, and I went down to the allotment in London, right, and I've always wondered why she keeps shouting Roots, CLA does. If you make the picture bigger, now I know.
How do I make it bigger, Alex?
Click on expand. She's actually a beetroot farmer. That's why she shouts Roots all the time. I've realised today.
Do you know what? Obviously, because the picture was small, I thought it was weed that she was growing.
Right, do you know what it is? It's all to do with beetroots. That's why I've been round the local allotments. That's her.
Alex should be coming for you though after that picture. I'll tell you. You what?
It is what it is.
Oh, can I just say something?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, darling.
We're going to go for it, aren't we? 2024 positive. One of my really funny things was like that I laughed out loud was when Jay did the rap song to JC. And I don't know if it was off the cuff, but it was like cute.
Do you know I love Jay songs?
Therefore, fears.
Did you hear the one she did for Mr. UK TikTok official?
Oh yeah, no, I think our feelings have shifted, but I'm a bit disappointed in that. But do you know, like, is JC up for anyone, or what's happening? Why have you moved?
Who, JC?
How can you like think you up that quick? Switch, Jay. How can you switch?
Jay's got a few people. Jay's like that. She's a bit of a Jezebel. She's got, a different one she fancies.
I got called that in school. 46 now, but I got called that in school. The other one was the DG in the oh my God, what he did. I can't even say what it is, can I? Really, but
you can say it.
When he did the Diageo one.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that was funny. And I've just honestly had like literally all years make me day all the time. It's lovely. So thanks so much.
Do you know, can I ask you a question? We've got 2.1k people in. Who do you think did best, DG or Zach? Shall I do a little poll?
I think like look wise, because I think I love DG, but I feel like Zach did it best because I think DG did it like is Jimmy Savile?
Right, guys, I've just done a quick poll. Smiley face for
I
DJ.
went as a child to Jimmy Savile's like mum's house, like past it, and it was like, oh, it's all lush, like, oh, it's dead nice and everything, like.
Right, Pals, I've done a poll.
now.
Darling, I've done a poll. Who did it better? We got red for DG or blue for Zach. Oh, Diageo. Oh,
Sorry, DJ, I love you.
look at me smoking. Oh. Honest to God, Alex is well known for his edits.
I swear to God, though, when DG did you, that was funny as hell. So
That was really. Do you know what? I can't believe how many people took that serious. Like,
Oh, no, it was
do you know when I jumped in the box and I said, DG, what are you doing? Everyone was like, oh my God, Miss Fred's got no sense of humour. I sat there while the man did his bloody lipstick and told him how to do his eyebrows. Do you know what I mean?
oh no, I knew all that because you have to know the people, don't you? Before it's just,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. But honestly, like I work from home and I have to have on like the radio in the background. I love it. Like I honestly giggle away at you all day.
Aw.
I absolutely love it. So thank you so much. And
Thank you, Carol, darling.
hope you just continue and just do it what you do. And I've got my beautiful daughter next door with the bedroom with her boyfriend, like just chilling and life's good, you know.
Do you know what? That's lovely to hear, Cal. Happy New Year, darling. I'm really excited to see what this year brings. Really excited. I can't wait.
Yeah. I just I'm sorry to say that other woman. I just thought like I just don't want it like life's not all like great and that. I've lost my mum and dad and stuff, and you know it's not all great all the time, but you gotta try and look at the positives.
Yeah, you've always got to look on the bright side of life. That's my motto. You know, today could be a bad day, but tomorrow is going to be different. You know, tomorrow's going to be a different day. I think it's a great
this thing, like literally on TikTok the other day, and they said this like going on like one of these people now, but how many red cars did you see on the way into like say some destination they're going and then said, oh well, if we give you £50 for every time you seen a red car, you would notice it. And that's your life, that's opportunities. If you're not looking for it, if you're not going for it, if you're not looking positive, it's going to pass you by.
Yes, that's true. Very true. Oh, thank you, Cals. Right, sorry, Cals, I'm not being dismissive.
Have a happy new year.
Happy New Year, darling.
Can I go next?
Still in the box.
Can I just make a request before I drop right quick?
Yeah.
I think a highlight of TikTok would be to end 2023 if, 1 second baby boy, if you sung us a most beautiful song at the end of your live.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you know what it is, right? I really, when I come to TikTok and I sing, I want it to be perfect. Like, I want the equipment to be perfect. I don't just want to come on and, like, just sing. You know, I want, you know, the proper stuff. And obviously, I've just got over COVID. I always get, like, a sinus cold over Christmas. But I promise, guys, when we do the next talent show, I'm going to come on and I'm going to do a performance. And I promise you that I am going to do it. But it's got to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to singing.
Absolutely amazing. I look forward to hearing it. I'm going to drop. I hope you all have a wonderful year. Please keep your positivity, guys. We don't need any more negativity. There's too many weirdos out there already doing it.
Exactly.
Have a beautiful year, everyone. And Alex, just while you're here, I absolutely love you, mate. Keep being you.
Oh, thanks, Kimmy. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you.
Right, I'm going to drop as well. Thank you very much for everybody. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Thank you. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Can I just go next?
Who's next? Hi, Mummy.
Hi there. Just while we're on about DG, he's my favourite moment. Grandad, when he was doing Grandad, just had me in stitches. The whole police situation. Brilliant. Absolute comedy.
Do you know what? I didn't like Grandad because I liked Grandad at the arcade. The Grandad mascot, like, it's really like Freddy Krueger.
Hi, good morning.
I like the concept behind Grandad. You know, I thought
Oh,
it
I
was
love them.
absolutely hilarious. But Grandad freaks me out.
Oh, he is creepy. He's definitely creepy, but oh, he was just brilliant. It just had me in stitches. I just love DG.
Hi,
good morning.
Content. Hi, Barry. We'll hear from
Hi.
Barry.
Good morning. Happy New Year to everyone, first of all.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. I think the my best moment would be Zach, who has grown on me massively throughout the year. I think, like you said, he's really, for me, he's the rising star of 23. If there was an award for that, I'd give him that. Morals over money. He says gift responsibly. He gives treasure boxes, free subs, etc. He's always on the side of the viewers. I think the best moment for me was Zach and CLA when they were talking about the US and Barcelona trip, and he had her in his box. And he was basically saying, yeah, you can come as well, even though you won't win, and you can be my +1, although you'll be sitting in economy at the back of the plane. And she was absolutely fuming. And his innocence and naivety that he was, like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth was hilarious. And her reaction, ended up in a rage quit from her. So I guess that's my favourite moment and favourite TikToker of the moment.
Do you know what? I love what Zach does. Do you know, like when he's being sassy and he'll drink out of his straw? Do you know what I mean? That always gets me. But yeah, I have to agree, and I will always big people up when they deserve it. He has, like, really, this year, it's his time. It really is his time.
Yeah, I know he has massive ambitions for the future, so good luck to him. I hope he achieves everything he wants.
Yeah, we love that, don't we? He's got some exciting things coming up this year, podcasts and things like that. Do you know what I mean? I love watching people grow, and I love that they get the recognition that they deserve. I think, it's deserved.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Thank you. I'll drop down. All right. Cheers.
Yeah,
Happy
I'm going
New
to
Year,
drop
everyone.
as well, guys. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, Barry. Happy New Year, Mummy. Hi, Malty.
Hi, Miss Red. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
I just wanted to point out 4, TikTokers that probably don't get enough recognition. So, The Observer, absolute gold stuff. The same as Fact Freak as well. I could spend hours and hours watching people's lives, but they literally get just the perfect amount. It's a couple of minutes long. Obviously, you misread 10 o'clock. You know it. You can't miss it. And a controversial one, but Evil Queen at 4 p.m. Anything that happens, she is quite open. She is honest. I know she's done a bit of questionable and then some things in the past, but I think she is trying to better herself. And not obviously getting negative. You've got the other people, which we won't name, Deandro, Elphaba, still continue to be those kind of people. At least you can see a little bit of growth in Evil Queen. Well, I can anyway. It might be a bit of a controversial opinion, but I guess the highlight for me is always going to be your friendship, Miss Red, with Jay. It's just so pure. And like you say, Jay just doesn't get enough recognition, and she just needs that confidence back. And that song she did about UK TikTok official, hilarious.
Yeah. I have. Do you know what? I have to agree. So last year, me and Evil Queen had our run-ins, didn't we? And she's just one of them people. I know she can be a bit of a Kent, right? But there is that. If she says something, and she'll kind of she'll say sorry, and sorry is always lovely to hear. Do you know what I mean? And I love that she's found this FYP. She's found defeat, and and she's really good at it. Even I'm in there watching. Do you get what I'm saying? And like I say, 2024 is a new year, and I'm all about forgiveness and moving on. Literally, I'm all for it, and I just feel like life's too short, and she's not. She's not all bad. There is a little heart in there somewhere. I have to agree. I do love the FYP show. I'm not going to say that I don't, because I do. I'm in there every day watching.
Yeah, and it's like Jay said in your comments earlier, that tomorrow's never promised. So, it's just love one another. And if you don't like certain creators, just scroll through. I know it's hard sometimes, but just scroll through and just keep being open, honest, and just nice people, really.
Yeah, do you know what, right? It's really weird because what we wouldn't accept in the real world on TikTok, we do. And it's, you know, and like I've had so many run-ins with people and, you know, so many things have been said, but I've done things as well and people have forgiven me for. And I just feel like, you know, we need to forgive and forget. Do you know what I mean? I think it's really important, and for the sake of our supporters, for the sake of different communities, you know, I wish everybody would get on. I really, really wish everybody would get on. You know, there's people that I've got real beef with, like, you know, that have done me wrong really bad, and if they rang me up, they messaged me and said, Miss Red, I'm sorry, I would say, okay, let's move on. And that is the fucking truth. It's the way that I am. I've had to be forgiving my whole life to exist, to wake up another day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. But I'm going to jump down now. But thank you very much for having me in your box. I think it's the second time in a week. So thank you very much. And absolutely love you, Evil Queen, Miss Red, Pearl. And yeah, Alex, I've watched you for quite a while now. Keep doing you guys. And yeah, I'll keep watching.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Has everybody spoke?
No, I haven't.
No, I'm quiet too. I'm still here.
Go on, ladies.
Do you know what? I had some in my head and then everyone else spoke and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
I'm the
Yeah, I
same.
remember that one. But definitely DG as you, Miss Red. I honestly, I could not stop laughing. I was crying laughing. That was definitely the funniest. My favourite is obviously 10 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm subscribed. I love it. I love you. I think that's great. One of the most informative ones that I watched and really enjoyed is you, Alex, and your live on autism. That was amazing. Amazing. Please do more of that. Yeah, do more of that. It was great. It was really informative. I really enjoyed it. If I want a nice warm blankie and a cup of tea, I'll go into Pearl's because she's like a little comfort, me little hug. And I sit quietly in there quite often. But yeah, I think the one to watch for me is going to be Zach because he's definitely coming up. And yeah, keep the positivity there, guys. Let's go into 2024 with a happy outlook. And I wish everyone a happy new year.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Do you know what I would love to see? I would love to see, like, literally everybody that's like, I'm just going on to this again. Everybody that's like had grievances with each other. Everybody that's said something that they shouldn't have said, to apologise and move on. Yeah. I don't want to go into this year with, you know, with fear of, well, I can't be friends with that person because that person will be upset. I just want everybody, please, if you've said something wrong, something that you know, that you just apologise to each other. And yeah, new year, slate clean. I think sometimes, you know, it is really hard to forgive and move on, but I just think for the sake of bloody, let's just do it. Let's all be fucking friends, love, peace and harmony. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's all going to change back. Let's be honest. By the 3rd of January, everyone's going to start the drama again. Let's be totally honest. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, Alex, be positive.
I really do live in hope.
Nah, come on. We all have to be honest. If we're all honest, we know nothing's ever going to change on this app. We can all try, but you know what? It's never going to change.
That's it. Lisa's just put it in the comments. Get rid of the leaderboard, and I think that's where your problems come in because a lot of people are there for money, aren't they? And if they were just here to have a good time, I mean, watching DG, JC, and Dave together is hilarious. And I know that they're doing it, you know, because they're creators. But if we took that leaderboard out and just let people come on and have a good time, it would be a different place, wouldn't it?
It would. I mean, obviously, I don't compete for leaderboard, so it's irrelevant to me, the leaderboard. I do love this trending daily. I love that because people can participate in it and it costs nothing. Do you know what I mean? It purely goes on how much your community really do support you with tags. You know, with views, with comments. That is the genuine one for me, this popular 18. This is why I like to be on the podium, guys, but you ain't pulled your finger out your asses today. Do you know what I mean? Come on, get happy, get commenting, wristbands. Yes, Miss Fred on the podium.
Hi, good morning. Can I Just say something.
I'll just
there.
say thanks loads, Miss Red, and I'll drop down. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, darling.
Hi, good morning. Obviously, my name is Jackie and I'm from Ireland. And I just scrolled onto your page and the positivity was actually vibrating from it. So that's why I stayed on. And I thought it was lovely because I've had a few pages the last few days and I've had a few run-ins with different communities. And it's very sad because we should all get on, as you said. I'll tell you a backstory, and this is what makes me think of forgiveness. My husband left me a long time ago for a younger woman, right? And they started a family, they had 4 kids. So my oldest daughter was saying, let's bring the kids up, let's bring the kids. And I would say, no. And then one morning I thought, let it go. You know, I was self-hating without realising. When you have that anger, forgive yourself and forgive others. And she rang her granny at the time, it was landlines, and her granny said, are you sure that's okay? So we live in a very small community, so we went over to the playground anyway. And my old principal said to me, he came along and he said, the school ground is beside the school. And he said to me, whose kids are they? And I said, I'm not going to mention his name's kids. Well, his face, you don't normally see the ex taking the kids. But I thought, forgive and you feel 10 times lighter. You really do.
Jackie, do you know, like, do you know when you do forgive, it really does make you feel better, doesn't it? It's
absolutely,
like
absolutely,
yeah. Weight lifted off my shoulders because I hate having enemies. Like in the real life, I don't have any enemies, so I don't want any enemies on here. Do you know what I mean? And it does. You go to bed with nothing on your mind. It's great.
Yeah, it is. And that's why I started to listen and I said, I'm going to add you now because you sound like a lovely lady. And with red hair, you have to be related to someone in Ireland.
My dad's Irish, darling. My dad was from Dublin.
Ah, no way. Whereabouts?
Yes, I've got my clover, my Irish clover and my horseshoe.
Oh, good woman. And tell us whereabouts, or do you know?
It somewhere near the city centre. It was like a city boy.
Well, I don't actually live in Dublin. I live on the east coast. It's near Dublin. You can go on the Dart. Did you ever hear the Dart?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can go on the Dart. But
I've never been there. Like the last time I seen my dad, spoke to my dad, I was 15 and he's not here anymore. And I don't remember a lot, you know what I mean? Obviously being 15, I don't remember. Like,
get this for coincidence. My name is Jackie, obviously. I started chatting. I went over to a family funeral. Sorry, backstory. I went to a family funeral, St. Stephen's Day. I was coming back the next day. So on the way back, I started chatting to this lady. And I introduced myself. I said, my name is Jackie. And she said, my name is Susan. I said, oh, that's funny. I have a sister called Susan. And she said, I have a sister called Jackie, right? So we're getting talking anyway. And the coincidence, she was going over to a funeral. I just coming back from one, right? She also has a brother called Paul, same as me, right? Her family were from my cousins, same place as my cousins on the other side where their family were from, right? So anyway, she'd had surgery. She was getting helped into the. She said to me, "Do you want to come on the back? You get on the lift in the airplane." I said, "Oh yeah, sure, why not?" And the air hostess says, "Now my ticket number was 14A, right?" And she only went back to Ireland yesterday. And guess what number her ticket was? 14A. Can you believe that for the amount of coincidence? Honestly. Absolutely amazing. So I said we were meant to be friends. So she messaged me a few times and she's a lovely lady. I don't know if she's on this or not now, but I just couldn't believe. And it was so lovely to sit with someone that was nice on the plane, you know. Yeah. And she said the plane was so empty. She said, how did I manage to get that seat? I said, couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it was meant to meet.
It was meant to meet.
In the comments.
And then I'll tell you one funny Irish story about people being Irish. I'm blonde as well as being Irish. I'm afflicted. But anyway, I was going over another time on the ferry and I was sitting with these two lads, lovely lads from Birmingham, and they flew over to a family funeral. But they said trying to get back was so expensive and they had to get back for work and kids and school and blah, blah, blah. So I decided to get the ferry. So they bought me a cup of coffee and we were chatting and, you know, whatever. Excuse me. And I said to him, what's the time? Then I looked up the TV and I said, oh no, I see it's 10:44. And he's giving me the strangest look. I said, what's wrong? And he said, love, that's not the time, that's the result of the rugby.
Bless her. Oh, Jackie. Do you know what, Jackie? It's lovely to meet you. And obviously, is it your first time here?
It is. And the only reason
welcome.
I was
Buckle up,
scrolling through.
folks.
Yeah, I was
'Cause it's-
scrolling through. Yeah, it can be nerve-wracking, but you were so positive and your vibes, because the last couple of days, unfortunately, I've been in boxes against racism, and it's not doing my mental health any good, and you're arguing back and forward and this and the other, and I said, you know what, whatever they do, let them do it. I want to get on with all communities. I have no fight in me. If I believe what I believe, I actually came from monkeys because I have Rhesus negative blood, so I can't say I'm racist. I have, if you've read all the books by George Haley, which I have, all about the slave trade and this, that and the other, if the gentry at that time seen any brown patches on your body, they consider you black. I have a big brown patch on the back of my knee. So I don't know what colour I am. Whatever colour it is, I'm happy. And that's all that counts.
I think it's important to stay in lives that are positive, that like lift your mental health.
Because I lost my brother 4 months ago.
Sorry, darling. Rather than
Yeah, and it does affect you. It does affect you.
Important. Yeah. So you stick with the positive lives, love.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie, for your stories. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Nene. Raindrops. Marianne. We've got Alex here as well.
I'm not going to stay in long. But Happy New Year. And I found recently a Louisiana person called My Gay Fabulous Farm. And you know what? They're loud, they're bold, they're bubbly, and I don't know what their pronouns are, but they are freaking awesome. Like, I go into live every time and it's just bouncing. The vibes are just amazing. The comments, he has false nails on, he wears makeup. Or she, I don't know what the pronouns are. Sorry, my autism struggles with that. But you know, if you want someone like that, Gay Fabulous Farm.
What's the name again?
My Gay Fabulous Farm.
Oh, I think I've actually seen that, because I'd love.
They're incredible. They're just they're bouncing. They can dance. They can sing. They have a farm, which is even more amazing. It's like it's amazing.
I'm going to go into the house, City Farm.
I'll share it to you if I can.
Yeah, do.
But I'm going to jump down.
Share it to me. Share it to me, darling.
Yeah, I will do. Okay.
Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Marianne. Marianne. You're muted, Marianne. Let's get Marianne. Hello, darling.
Oh, shit.
I'll jump to take you off the big screen. Let me take you off.
Yeah.
Okay, darling.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, love.
Happy
New Year, darling.
My best one was with you and Jake, dancing about in them things.
Oh, Jay, did you hear that? Is Jay still here?
I love you and Jake. You and Jake and Alex and the other one. Happy New Year, Alex.
You sound like a lovely lady with a lot of love.
I hope you had a really good New Year. Well, I'll start with it anyway.
Well, I did, but got a little bit drunk.
Oh, no.
No, Mary, did you get drunk?
A little bit.
Oh, dog, what did you have?
Bacardi Coke.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it, darling.
Yeah. So I've got an hangover today.
Oh, Marianne, drink loads of water and get a greasy fry up down ya.
Oh.
No. Yuck. Yuck. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get going now, Gwen. Have a nice day.
You too, Marianne, darling. Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Happy New Year, love.
Bye.
Happy New Year, Mary.
Bye, love. Hi, Elaine.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Happy New Year, everyone.
So sweet, Marianne.
I hope everybody's okay this morning. I just wanted to, sorry, I've got a really bad throat this morning. But my best moment for 23 was Fiddy and Dave parasailing. Oh, I just laugh so much. Well, paragliding, you know, when they was in the air, there was having a conversation. Oh my goodness, if nobody's watched it, look on the FYP because it is so funny. Fiddy and Dave together are just so funny. But also DG, when he takes on like the different filters and it becomes Daisy.
Daisy's my favourite.
He is just so funny. But you know, like Dave's got a big heart. Yeah, we know he's got his faults sometimes, and we don't always agree with what people say. But he has got a big heart, and he has, you know, everybody's interest at heart. And I've always messaged him in the past, and he's always got back to me or whatever, and it's lovely. But I think for this year, Sack he's been brilliant over Christmas, and he's lovely. But you, Miss Red, you know, I think for last year you really changed how TikTok operated. You know, you brought a live that probably nobody saw anything like this before. You got the viewers in. Everybody's been supporting you, and you know, you're kind of the kingpin of it all, really. And it's just been amazing to see you grow over the last year. It's been awesome, and you've brought your own style to it, and I love that. I really do. I've really enjoyed watching you. But I have you in the office. When I go into the office, we have you in the office with, you know, everybody's watching you and everybody. So it's really lovely to do, you know, see you grow and everything. But I think for this year, I think, you know, people to watch for is people like Alex. Alex is brilliant. I love the way his calming voice and his lovely way, you know, with people is great. There's a guy called Bruce Wayne on here. I don't know if anybody's caught him, but he's really lovely.
Yeah.
He does what we do, doesn't he? Like he does more Zack Evil Queen, like FYP thing.
Yeah, but I think he comes from a different direction. But he's really lovely. But as I say, Sack, and there's Pearl as well. You know, she's like the comfy pair of slippers, as somebody said earlier. You know, she's so heartening and she's so endearing. You know, she calls me everybody my babby, and I think everybody feels included. I love that. So it's buckle up.
I'll tell you who is going to be doing a lot this year. My Jay. Jay's going to be doing lives, and
Jay is so beautiful. She's so funny. She's had me in stitches just listening to her. She's amazing, and I'd love to see Jay somewhere on the app doing something. But I think you and her are amazing together, and you know, stuff all the negative stuff on here. You know, let them get on with what want to do and lose their support. Let's just carry on with the people that are positive, and you know. Sorry.
Jay's got plans, you know. Jay's got a little bit of something going on, but obviously it would be for Jay to talk about. But Jay is going to be very more open, and she'll be having her own platform. Jay will, so be something to look forward to for a lot of people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, honestly, what Jay has got planned coming up, she's going to skyrocket on here.
As I say, stuff all the negative people. Let them get on with it. You know, positive people make us grow. Negative people don't. And I always say that when I go into a live, what's this adding to me? You know, if it's not benefiting me, if I'm just sitting watching somebody, just not interacting, this is no good. But I love the lives where you can interact with people, and you know, you give people a voice, Miss Red. So does Alex. So does Pearl. And you know, it's just lovely to have that interaction. It feels safe. And, you know, and yeah, buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle up, Buttercups. And no, guys, Jay is not doing the FYP after show. It's something that Jay's been working on, and it isn't no after show, guys. I can say that. Thank you, Elaine, darling, for joining, and thank you.
I'm going to drop down.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Guys, I've got to get going soon because I've got the famo coming for dinner. Hi, Nini.
Hi. Thank you, Miss Red. Wish you all a happy new year. I've been on TikTok only for 5 months. I've been off work and started TikTok just doing videos of me and my dog, walking, all of that stuff. And then I found a couple of safe places that I like to go in. And they've really, really supported me. And if I can shout out to My Farm 1981, they've been an absolute beautiful place to go. They've really helped me. I've got some really good friends. But for me this year, it's Zach. He is just like flying, absolutely. I found him only a month ago, so I have just seen him grow and grow in this last month. I find him hilarious. And the best bit is when he does Deidre and Sophie. I'm not going to lie, he obviously watches them so closely. He gets it off to a T. So yeah, absolutely love him.
There you go.
And that's me. And I've just started watching you, Miss Red. So when I'm back at work, I'll still be able to pop in and out of everybody's lives. And I'm just, I suppose, spreading my wings a little bit into TikTok, But there has been some awful stuff going on. But, we do like drama. So
exactly. Drama sells, doesn't it, darling?
Absolutely does. But thank you so much for letting me in the box, and all the best to everybody here.
Happy New Year, Nene.
Thank you. Take care.
Naomi, Pearl, jump in the box, Pearl. Naomi, darling.
Hi, Miss Red. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my love.
Just some of the highlights of last year are obviously your lives. I love going into them. But DG, as you and Celia, the skits he done, oh, dog, I was there wetting myself. He's absolutely fantastic. And I honestly hope he does it more this year. We need a bit of happiness on this app.
We do. Is there a character that you would like to see him do?
It's a hard question. That's a very hard question. There's too many people on here. But I would love to see him do more of you. I think he's absolutely fantastic. He has had me in absolute hysterics. But anyway, I'll pop off, and Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year, my darling. Thank you.
To you.
Bye.
Happy New Year,
darling.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Look, we got all our people in the box.
I'm listening, thank you. Sorry about yesterday, Pearl. I missed your call. I've had an absolute drama fest at home, to be honest with you.
I'll ring you later. There's something I want to ask you, so I'll ring you off you up later.
Yeah.
But listen, I just want to say really to each and every one of you, Happy New Year. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support that you give us all, because we wouldn't be anything without yous. For our little Jay, lots to come. You're going to be absolutely bloody delighted. Alex is going to start with his little, what he used to do. His little, that sounds terrible. You know what I mean, my Alex.
Yeah.
And listen, I'll always be you, and I'll always be me. And listen, we all like Marmite. You either love us or you hate us, right? But we love yous all, whether you love us or not, right? We love yous all. And again, yes, life's too short for all of this goings on, a heap of shite. But there's just certain people, Miss Red, I know you try and make everything right, but listen, there's just a few certain people that I can never ever go over things with. So thank you for trying, but for my side, no. Come on, you know how I am.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what it is, Pearl? Right, not everybody's the same. Like, it's just with me. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you, everybody. Much love, David. With me, like, I understand, like, not everybody has to be like how I am, but for me, rather than wake up in the morning and be stressed out and come on TikTok and have someone go, I'd rather just like be like, come on, let's just forget about it. But not everybody's the same. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You've just got different, it's a different way about it.
I'm not a bad person. I know I'm very loud, but again, that's how I am. And if you don't like it, don't watch us. I can't ever change who I am. And I wouldn't want to change because I want you to see me.
Oh, thank